Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this pick a card reading. Thank you for choosing this video. As you could tell by the title, in this reading, we're going to be talking about whether you're open to love or not. And if you are, if you're already open to love, well, there's always ways that we can be better and always in some insight that we can receive. And if you're blocked off to love, we're going to be talking about why you're blocked off to it and how you can start opening yourself up to love, to receiving love. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the piles. You can pause the video, take some time to yourself to just breathe, get in your element, open your heart and your mind to receiving guidance, because that's what this reading is for. It's just pure good intentions behind it to help you guys receive love and be open to love. We came here to this life to learn how to love and be loved, because love is one of the most beautiful things to experience on this earth. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into the reading, you guys. Alright, you guys, so this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Do you guys like my henna? I just did it with marker, so hopefully I don't get like ink poisoning or something. But anyways, so this is pile 1 with clear crystal quartz, pile 2 with carnelian, and pile 3 with citrusine. So let me go ahead and show you guys the crystals up close. It's not really focusing very well, but I'm trying my best. Alright, you guys, so you can take a moment, pause the video like I said, and just feel which one you feel is calling to you the most. The one that's saying, you know, like, choose me, choose me. Alright, so once you've chosen the one, you can look in the description box to find your timestamp, and I'll see you guys there. Hey, what's up, pile 1? Those of you guys who chose this beautiful clear crystal quartz right here, let's go ahead and get into your reading, whether or not you're open to love. So the cards I shuffled out for you guys are Answer to the Call and the Great Gathering. Of course, I'm going to be shuffling some more out, but I just wanted to start off with 2. So automatically what I felt when I saw these is that you guys are in this current energy where you want to be open to love. You want to be attracting real, authentic love into your life. Like, you're here longing for it. What is your soul calling you to do? So I feel like because you're in such a state where like it's a lack mentality, you feel like you don't have it, and like maybe you're not worthy enough of it. You're kind of just always thinking about it and like what you could have, but then you're like, no, that's too good to be true, and all this stuff. Like in this card, the Great Gathering, you see that all of these people have these veils above them. I feel like you guys are blinded to what you deserve, what you're capable of attracting into your life. So let's go ahead and get more into that. So with this Great Gathering card, it's all coming together. Why is group 1 blocked off to seeing what they're capable of attracting when it comes to love? So you guys got Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, Seeding the Light, Laying Foundations, Divine Plan. So with this and Trust the Niggle, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Alright, you guys, so what I'm getting here actually is with this great gathering, it says it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. What I'm feeling like is you guys are looking for love. This reading is love in general. Like, it can be romantic or it can be just friendships, family, etc. Just love in general. So what I'm feeling like is you guys are looking for this love outside, like everywhere else except within yourself and within like the people close to you is what I'm getting. And so what I'm feeling like is you can't expect for this to come to you because you're in a lack mentality. You know, that's in order to manifest love, we have to know that we're worthy of love. We have to be in a state of love with ourselves already, because when the minute we tell ourselves we don't have it, we create a distance from what we want and ourselves, kind of like this image here. So what you guys need to do in order to stop blocking yourself off from receiving love is lay foundations. That's what's really standing out to me here in this card. Seeding the light, laying foundations. What is it that you want in your life? And whatever it is, don't just do nothing about it. Take action on this. Like, if you want closer relationships with this soul tribe, you're longing for closer connections, like deeper connections. And what I'm getting here is just stop looking for it outside, elsewhere, and start giving that light, that love to the people you care about the most, the people that you do have in your life. And once you do that, you can finally feel at a place in your life where love is being reciprocated back to you. Like, you're not just giving it and not getting anything back. With this trust the niggle card, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Like, let's see. What is group 1's intuition and higher self trying to tell them? What is their gut feeling trying to tell them? The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? What are you clinging on to, group 1? With this card, I really feel like what it is that you're clinging on to is just the whole idea that you have, your whole mentality behind love, that you don't have it, and that every time it does come into your life, like, it's not what you deserve, it's not what you want, like, you don't feel that fulfillment. Truly, you're never going to feel fulfillment from anyone else unless you feel that fulfillment within yourself first. With this boundaries card, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Notice how all these hands are reaching out, and she has this light within herself. She's saying, whoa, I know I have all of these people here, but I'm at the point where the love and care that I give for myself is greater than anything I can receive from the outside. Like, this is where you need to be. You need to establish boundaries when it comes to going to other people. Like, the power is not in the other people, it's within you, because it won't be reciprocated back to you unless you find it within yourself. You really have to, feel that on your own before you can give and receive properly. Let's see what else we can pull for you guys, group 1. So what does group 1 need to hear so that they can Be more open and receptive to love. We got the yes card. Just say yes. When people come to you with good intent, like just when people come to you in general, like trying to offer you something, trying to share their love, don't be so blocked off because of how it's been working out for you in the past, because of what you've been attracting in the past. The past is in the past. Once you change your mindset and your energy, you attract different things like deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Once you set those boundaries and start taking care of yourself and focusing on yourself and how important and beautiful you actually are, stop wasting so much time on everyone else when truly what you need is to love yourself and realize how beautiful you are. Give yourself the replenishment that you deserve. Whether that means like taking a break from people, if you're hanging out with people who are draining your energy, or just you don't feel like are reciprocating the love that you're giving to them. Like, part of loving yourself is having those boundaries and saying, you know what, I love you, I care about you, but I also love and care about myself, and I have to take care of myself in my life too. Right? So any last messages for group 1? How can group 1 be more open and receptive to love? What can group 1 hear right now? You guys got the Pleiades card. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. The world, okay, with this, I got this right away. Don't focus so much on attracting the love of your life or attracting love into your life. Don't make it all such a big deal. Remember, like, what this whole message for you guys is to focus on yourself and how important you are before anything. And part of this is also stepping into your soul purpose. What's going to help you take your mind off of all of that stuff is to start stepping into what makes you feel alive and what brings light into your life. So what, you could be a light worker watching this, and this card is to just, it's like a wake-up call to remind you, like, hey, you have a double mission here, channeling and uplifting humanity. Part of channeling means deep replenishment, means taking the time to go within yourself, so to channel what you need to channel, receive what you need to receive, so that you can uplift humanity. But you cannot do this until you do this for yourself. Again. So take the time, because in the long run, there's so much beauty in your future and in your relationships. Like, I see so much coming for you guys. But you have to love yourself first and take care of yourself first. Let's just pull some cards more on your mission here. What can group 1 hear about their soul purpose here on earth? What encouragement can they hear right now? Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So, yes, I feel like for you guys, when you heard this, you might have thought like it might have shifted your energy and you might have gotten like kind of serious. Don't be so serious about this. This means this is gonna be good for you, like I said. So enjoy it. Take this time for yourself and have fun with life, In this time of going within yourself and finding what makes you happy, have fun with it. Experiment with different things, you know, go outside. Go outside, adventure, do things you would do when you were younger. Or, you know, if you want to stay inside, make the most of what you have. Get creative. Use your imagination with all these bright colors. I feel like you guys really have a creative energy, and you can do so much with just what you have within you. You really don't need anyone, and that's what spirit is trying to remind you and really let you know, like, you're beautiful too, you're important too. You've always had it within yourself, you know, you've always had it within yourself. You never needed anybody else. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, love, we came here to love, be love, and give love. So of course, part of life is making friends, making connections, relationships, love, all that kind of stuff, right? But in order to receive the full fruits of all of that stuff, again, we have to take care of ourselves first. Don't kill yourself over it. Have fun. This is a point where you can let go of your old ways of being and old ways of thinking and step into what makes you happy. Follow your heart and not your mind. Follow what makes you feel good and not what you think you should do. Alright, group 1, so that's all the messages I have for you guys today. Actually, guys, before I end the reading, I feel called to pull some classic playing cards, but I'm just gonna get some synchronicities from these and let you guys know the angel number meaning. So let's see. I'm not counting the jacks and all that stuff, just the numbers. So you guys got 8, 5, Queen, 3, and 2. 8, 5, 32. 85, 32. So if that means anything for you guys, but actually I'm gonna just search up 18, which is the number that these add up to. Alright, you guys, you can see for yourself here, angel number 18 is reminding you that you need to be more generous with your love and invest wholly in the relationships you enter to. For those who are single, this number comes into your life to show you that love is unexpectedly coming your way. So you guys can take that as it resonates with you. And if you start seeing angel numbers that you're resonating with, I recommend searching them up because they really always have such good messages to share with us. So be open to that. Alright, group 2, those of you guys who chose this carnelian stone with pile 2. The first cards I pulled out for you guys are Don't Dim to Fit In, the Ever Unfolding Rose, and You're Already Doing It. So what I'm getting looking at these is I feel like in the past you guys might have been in a relationship which changed your perspective on love. Like, rather than seeing that things were happening for you, you started to, what this card says here is cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. So what I'm getting here is you lost sight of all of the good things that are flowing into your life, all the beauties that are appearing in your life because you started focusing so much on the negative and all the things that were happening to you. You know, having this victim mentality really put you in a state of overthinking, and it kind of just blinded you to the beauties of life and love. And because of this, you have blocked yourself off from receiving the love that you're really longing for. You may feel like the love that you are attracting, whether this is romantic love or friendships and family, etc., you may be feeling like the people you're attracting, you can't really be yourself. You're kind of dimming your light in order to fit in. Not necessarily fit in, but you just feel like if you're being yourself, that's not going to be accepted, or that if you are being yourself, then things aren't going to be like this ever unfolding rose. Like, there's going to be difficulties. So you tend to just like go and without questioning anything, without going within yourself and asking yourself how you really feel about this. Like, are you settling for what you have right now and not looking at the full potential of what you can really be receiving? That's what I'm kind of getting here. Alright, so let's see. What can group 2 do to align themselves with the energy of love? Ladies, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. One of the things that you guys can do, group 2, is to remember that you didn't just come here to, to fall in love, have a family, and just give your life away. Like, you're important too. You have a purpose here too. You have a double mission here, and part of that is channeling and uplifting humanity. But in order to step into your purpose in whatever way this is, whether that's whether that's spiritual channeling and uplifting, or whether you're uplifting humanity with your talents, that could be singing. I'm honestly feeling like singing or dancing here. With this dimming to fit in, like, you haven't been stepping into the things that you love to do, really. The things that make you shine. Because maybe you're feeling like you don't want to let the people around you think that, you don't want them to think that you're trying to make them feel like less. But this is not something that you should hide. You're beautiful and extremely capable and magical. I just feel this like magical energy. Like, if you are a spiritual person, a spiritual person, I feel like, if you did take the time to step into your abilities, if you did take the time to gain knowledge in those aspects that you want, like maybe astrology, just astrology is really what's coming to me here, honestly. Just getting to know the not so 3D aspects of life. Like, that there's more to everything than just what we've been taught. And yeah, and I feel like this, and Spirit wants you to know. Look, let's pull a card. Let's pull some guidance for this Pleiades card here. What can group 2 here as far as their mission here? Channeling and uplifting humanity. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing is happening. So, okay, so what I'm getting here is, don't be afraid to step into this. Don't dim your light, because once you do step into this, you're seriously going to transform at a cellular level. Like if you've been feeling so much resistance toward, you know, being happy, you feel like it's a struggle to just be yourself, and you're like, what the heck, like why can't I just feel like me? Well, you know, because you're not putting your focus on you so much. And what I'm getting here is like, you didn't really realize this, but you didn't really realize that you weren't giving yourself the love you needed. So this isn't something, this isn't about like you intentionally neglecting yourself, but I feel like you do have a very open, big heart, and you do want to help humanity and uplift humanity. You want to be there for others, and that's an amazing thing. Like, it really is, but it's not beneficial to you when you're not doing it for yourself first. And this is actually similar to pile 1 too. So what can pile 2 do to take care of themselves more, to step into their element, so that they can be more open to love? You guys got inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yes, so really tuning into the portal of your heart, doing what your heart is calling you to do. Really, you know, when you do something, ask yourself, well, why am I doing this? Am I doing this for me? Am I doing this to impress someone or to get someone's attention, or whatever you're doing it for? If it's something other than, you know, for your personal growth, for your personal growth, for yourself, and to uplift humanity, then it's really not in the best benefit for you. So it's, you know, don't overwhelm yourself by like constantly questioning yourself and all of this stuff. No, it just means like, make sure you're not pouring so much of your energy elsewhere and not into yourself. Like, you're gonna feel drained if you're not doing the things that make you happy. You really are. You're gonna feel unfulfilled and drained. You're gonna be like, well, I don't get it. Like, I'm doing all of this stuff. Why don't I feel the way I should be feeling? Because none of that other stuff matters, again, if you're not doing it for yourself, not doing what you want to do. So let's see, for pile 2, what is their heart calling them to do? What is their heart and higher self wanting them to do right now? You guys got soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Your heart wants you to... Okay, what I'm getting here is like, don't be intimidated by this inner temple card, by focusing on yourself. Like, this doesn't have to be, this isn't something bad. This is what you need. This is what's going to attract everything that you've been longing for, including love and connection, soul family. So really, I'm really getting here, like, because you haven't been being yourself, because you've been dimming your light in certain aspects and just not stepping into your full self and doing what you want to do, you have been blocking yourself off from attracting the people that you feel connected with, the people that are going to resonate with you. Because how can you attract soul family when you're not stepping into your soul purpose. Do you see what I'm saying here? Okay, so what else? So what guidance can group 2 hear right now to start attracting soul family? Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. This is the energy that lays within you. This is your true, authentic energy whenever you are taking care of yourself and following your heart's desires. You really are this priestess, mystic, teacher. Like, you're filled with this natural confidence. I'm really getting like a natural vibe, natural confidence and beauty. Like, you don't have to try to feel this. It's just who you naturally are. And others around you, they see this energy in you, and it's so unique and beautiful. And like, they just want to connect with you as well as you want to connect with them too, because for the longest time you haven't been able to find your soul family, these people who you feel like actually connected with. You'll feel the difference from your past relationships and soul family once you've met your soul family. You know, you're gonna feel like, whoa, that's what I was in my whole life, and I was settling for that. Like, there's so much more out there for you, but love yourself enough to take the necessary steps to attracting this better life that you deserve, that's meant for you. This is what you came here to do. You came here to step into your true, beautiful self and be admired for it, because that shows so much confidence and beauty. You're inspiring others with your presence, along with attracting the people that are going to reciprocate that back to you. So you're getting everything, the best of both worlds. Alright, group 2, is there any last messages that group 2 needs to hear right now to be aligned with love? You guys got the no card. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. What I'm getting here is pause, take a step, and realize, well, am I truly stepping into my authentic true self and living through my heart space, or am I operating through my old ways of being and beliefs and trapping myself in that, which is blocking me off to receiving the life I really want? Take the time to reflect, to go within yourself. It's okay to say no sometimes. I'm getting like, if people are inviting you places, or there's just a lot of things going on outside, it's okay to say no. The most important thing is you. Nothing is more important than your well-being, because first of all, you can't even give love truly and authentically to your best abilities unless you've given that to yourself first. You can't be scared with this lightning here and all this darkness. Like, I'm just feeling like you guys have been avoiding this. You guys have been avoiding going within yourself and like looking at the path that's meant for you. Like, you've been staying where it's kind of comfortable and not expanding your horizons. Spirit wants you to take those steps, to be this beautiful priestess that you are, have that confidence, have that love for yourself. Have that love for your energy. Because I know this is where you want to be. I've been here before, and it's the worst feeling in the world to feel trapped in your own body, like you can't even really be yourself and shine your light the way you know you can. The answers lay within yourself and in the stillness, in the time of reflection, in the time of meditation, in the time of love. Love yourself. So overall, you guys, I don't think that you're blocked off to love. You want this real love in your life. You want these real connections. You want to find your soul family. And you will. You really will, but just, love yourself first. Be confident with yourself first. Because another message I'm getting here is like, if you can't be comfortable with yourself, you can't expect yourself to feel comfortable with being your authentic self in front of others. So look within yourself, look at your shadow, work on yourself. And this is something we need to do. We can't just ignore what needs to be let go of. It has to be acknowledged, and this is all part of the healing process. Acknowledging what's no longer serving us and being able to let go, to say no. No, I deserve better. I know better. Alright guys, so now I'm just going to pull some classic playing cards to get some synchronicities for you guys, and I'll give you guys the angel number meaning to get some extra messages. So you got 8, 9, Queen, let's put that aside, 2, and a Jack, but put that aside. King, put that aside. 7. Alright, so you guys got 8, 9, 2, and 7, which isn't really like that might mean something to you. If it does, you could search that up, but really this added up to, let me just give you guys the meaning for angel number 26. Alright, you guys can even see for yourself here, the number 26 is a number which symbolizes happiness and love. It is a sign of peace and balance in your love life. If you happen to see it often, it usually announces new romantic interests in the new future and the beginning of a new love relationship. So here's your confirmation, basically saying, when you do take this time for yourself and step into your heart and your purpose here, is when you'll start attracting these new beginnings, these new interests, and all this type of stuff. So expand your horizons, don't stick to what you've just known. Step into what you really want. Alright? Okay, group 2, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If it resonated with you, or if you have anything you want to say, feel free to comment down below. Or if you have any requests for another reading, feel free to let me know as well. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Alright, what's up, group 3? Those of you guys who chose this citrusine crystal here, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Are you open to receiving love, or are you blocked off? So the cards I pulled out for the pick a pile were Break the Chain, Star Mother, and Akasha. So what I'm getting with these 3 cards here is that I feel like because of certain ancestral piles, ancestral patterns, the way you've been raised is to kind of put your love and focus and energy to other people. Like, yeah, to be your best for other people, but not for yourself, not to mother yourself and to take care of yourself. You see how she just has her arms wrapped around her and she's just holding her body, you know, loving herself. And so I feel like you guys didn't have maybe the right influence in your life with this Break the Chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. I'm feeling like you guys have to rewrite your future how you want it to be, what you want your life to consist of. You know, like, how do you see love? Let's go ahead and get into that. What are Group 3's current beliefs on love? How does Group 3 see love right now? Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Yeah, so with this Warrior Woman card, I feel like you guys, you have this sword up. You won't put your guard down. You won't allow yourself to attract the love that you want because you haven't given yourself the time to love yourself first. Wow, all of these piles have really, like, basically the same overall message, but different, like, in different ways. It's not your fault, you know, don't be hard on yourself because it's just it's all you know how to do. But I'm letting you know, God is letting you know, the universe is letting you know that you have the power to rewrite your future by stepping into your deepest calling, by following your heart. You know, let this sword down. It's okay to not be so strong. It's okay to have feelings, to feel things. It's okay to be sad sometimes. It's okay to not want to do things for others. You know, sometimes we have to just be this warrior woman for ourselves. How can we really give to others fully if we haven't given to ourselves first, right? But you guys did pull the Akasha card, which says your guidance is divinely guided. You know, so like I was saying, it with the ancestral patterns, it's not your fault. You know, this doesn't have to be who you are. This doesn't have to be what your future consists of. You know, you don't have to stay in this whole energy. There is more to life. There is more to your purpose, more to you. So follow your heart, you know, look ahead, look to the light, look to what makes you happy, and follow that. Don't think that it's selfish to do that, because when you do that, you're showing others how to love themselves too. So let's see, what else can we get? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing is happening. So I feel like for you guys, for this pile, you guys are already making these changes. Like, you've already realized that this life that you've been living in, where you've been at, isn't where you feel happy. Like, you feel like you're not attracting the love that you want. This could be romantic love, friendships, just in general, the type of people you're attracting into your life. But by making the changes within yourself, you're allowing for better outcomes on the outside. You're allowing yourself to receive the love that you deserve by giving yourself the love that you deserve. You know, I'm seeing this cat here, and I'm feeling like give yourself the same love and attention that you give animals. When you see a cute cat or a cute dog, whatever you like, you know, you just drown them in love and attention. Well, it's the same. Like, why should it be any different for you? It's not. It's really not. You deserve the same love. You always have. And when you do, you really shine. You're so radiant, and you're just able to flow with love and give that to others so freely and openly, because you're just flowing with it to the cells. To the cells. What else can we get for group 3? Pleiades card. All 3 piles have pulled this card. So, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Yeah, I really feel like the mentality that you've been in your whole life, like you didn't aim as high for yourself as you wanted to, because you didn't think that that was even a possibility. Like, you didn't see that for yourself because you weren't encouraged that you could do that. Yeah, but with all of these changes happening at a cellular level, you're going to be able to step into your true desires here. If you're a light worker interested in spirituality, astrology, zodiac signs, just getting to know Mother Earth, and getting to know the spiritual abilities that we have, then it's something that it'll start flowing easier to you. Along, like, I know this is a love reading, and you will be receiving the love that you've been longing for as well. But we're just letting you know that that's not it. That's not all to life. You want to make sure that you're able to have that love and fulfillment by doing what you're passionate about. Like, you know, whenever someone is in their element, they're doing what they're passionate about, they just have that energy that's so, like, attractive and radiating. They're like a magnet, just attracting, and it's because they're so good on their own, like, they don't need anything on the outside because they have it within themselves. But because they have it within themselves, they're able to share it with the world. And it's an amazing thing to be able to do that, channel and uplift humanity. It's really what we came here to do. So, if you don't see yourself as this small, incapable person. You are so capable and so beautiful. Really. What else do we have for pile 3? Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. I know this is not easy. I know it's not easy. Like, it's not as easy as, okay, let me just let go of the way I've been believing things to be my whole life. And, like, I know, but I'm letting you know. And, like, look at this card here. You have Jesus or God and all these angels. It's like, and the universe, not to mention, like, you have everything you need. You have all the help in the subtle realms. Even if you can't see it here in the 3D realm, if you're open to receiving guidance, then you will, whether that's through synchronicities or, even animals communicating, like, not necessarily not talking to you, but even just seeing specific animals or types of plants or certain things outside, they all have a meaning behind it. It's the universe communicating with us. So when we see these things, it's important to look into it. Don't just let it blow over, because like if you could see all of these angels giving it to you, would you turn your blind eye? No, right? Like you would reciprocate that back. So by reciprocating it while not being able to see it is letting the angels and God, the universe, know that you have faith, that you know they're there. So you're going to do your part so that they can reciprocate it back to you. But if you don't believe it, then how can they communicate that with you? Because you're not open to it. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, you guys pulled the Mirror card. Who or what is triggering you? What I got with this Mirror card here is actually, like I'm getting that the universe, nature is trying to communicate with you, but when you were turning a blind eye to it, they may have had to do it in like difficult ways, like under certain circumstances where it might have triggered you, like things that you might have seen as bad or something like that. But this is like, sometimes it has to happen that way whenever, to get our attention, like it'll leave you thinking about it, right? Because it triggered you. Just like when we have a negative thought, it takes our body a full 7 hours. Well, it can take our body a full 7 hours for that vibration to go back to normal. Because when a negative thought comes, it changes the vibration of our body, since we're made up of mostly water. So, same thing here. Whenever you're triggered by something, it's going to change the whole vibration in your body. You're going to be thinking about it. So if you're open to receiving guidance, then you can receive it in beautiful ways. It doesn't have to be so difficult. Life doesn't have to be so difficult. Just be open to this and have faith that even though you can't see what's really going on, like you actually can. That's not crazy. Like I started kind of feeling the energy like of being judged. Like maybe you feel like talking about this with other people, they'd be like, what the heck, you're crazy, or stuff like that. But you're resonating with this is what I'm getting that here. You're resonating with it. And awakening, you guys got awakening card. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being. Yeah. A new way of being. It's time for you to start stepping into who you really are and know that that is what you came here to do. You came here to be you. You didn't come here to remain in all of those old ways of being that were keeping you blocked off to receiving the love that you deserve, to receiving the happiness in life that you deserve. I'm getting like seeing these rocks and then seeing the flowy dress here is like, you've been here in the rocks. It's been so hard and difficult, and rocks are so dense and heavy. You've felt so earthly, like I'm just getting earthly, or like maybe like the spiritual aspects of your life have just felt more like resistance. Like you felt like it wasn't really you, but I'm letting you know that that's not, you weren't feeling those doubts because it's not who you are. You're feeling those doubts because You just haven't had the right influence. But we're not blaming anybody, right? Because we control our reality. It's all about awareness, though. Knowing this is the power. Knowledge is power. So being aware of who you are and what you deserve, what you want, and taking the necessary steps towards receiving that, you will break this chain. You will step out of those ancestral patterns. It's not who you are. It's not who you came here to be. You came here to shine your light and just be this beautiful flow, free spirit. Just really getting that free spirit in your element, doing what you love. Right, any last messages for group 3? Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Seeing this broken reflection, I'm seeing, when you look at yourself in the mirror, or just, the way you see yourself in general, it's time to stop seeing yourself as that old person who is not who is not worthy or just not aligned with spirituality or just with your higher self. It doesn't have to mean spirituality, but I do feel that strong energy. Take what resonates with you. This is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm really getting here a lot of how you're feeling has to do with how you've been seeing yourself. But if you change the way you see yourself and change the way you see your future and what your future holds, what you're capable of attracting, then you'll start to change your reality. You'll start to change what's manifesting into your life. You'll start to attract more people who are more in alignment with who you truly are. Not to mention, if you're living at home right now with your family, by stepping into your power and being who you are, you're showing your family that, hey, but look at the self-neglect and sabotage that has happened in the process of me trying to be who you guys wanted me to be. Being such a tough, I'm getting emotionless person. You haven't really allowed yourself to feel. You weren't allowed to because you didn't know how to. Or you just didn't really know how to. You were just so guarded. One more card. Mintakon, longing for home, belonging, the original lightworkers. This feeling that you guys have been in, just longing for more and wondering when it's gonna come to you, or when you're just gonna feel the happiness you thought you came here to really feel. Wow, my mind went blank for a second there, but what I'm feeling here is this is only a phase of your life that needed to happen. You needed to go through this feeling of longing for more so that you can know you deserved more, so that you can know that where you're at wasn't good enough. It's not where you wanted to be. You knew there's so much more out there for you. So yes, it may have been uncomfortable, it may have felt lonely, but think about the love and the people and opportunities you'll start attracting once you open yourself up to love. So let's just get some last messages on how can group 3 open themselves up to love. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Open yourself up to love by just stepping into what it is that you feel called to do. What makes you feel in your power? What makes you feel unique and where you just feel like, okay, when I'm doing this, I'm free. Like, no one can take this from me because at least I have this. Well, that is your key. That is your ticket. Your own light, your own beauty. You're such a beautiful person, inside and out, really. I feel this. And I would hate to see you guys not embracing your priestess energy and just kind of like waiting for it. Don't wait for it to come, Do what you gotta do. Step into your power. Make the changes. Let go of what needs to be let go of. Change those beliefs that you've had. Start seeing yourself for how beautiful you truly are right now. Alright, guys. Well, one more. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Yes. Call back your power, you guys. It's all within you. You have it, but don't block yourself off from receiving love by not being yourself. Like, you may think you have to be a certain person to receive love, but we're letting you know that really to receive the love you want, you just have to be yourself. And isn't that like the best response to get? It's like, oh, I just have to be myself to get what I want? Like, yes, you just have to be yourself. You just have to love yourself. Be open to receiving love. And with cut the cords, like, really, no one is to blame. Everything is happening in divine alignment. Everything has happened for a reason, and it's happened in the order that it was meant to happen. So, dwelling in all of this, feeling resentment towards your family will not do any good for you. The best way to handle this is to handle it with love and just focus on you now. Just focus on you and show them how beautiful you can be by being you. And this is honestly going to awaken them. With this awakening card, you have the ability to awaken. Like, that's part of your mission here. With this Pleiades card, channeling and uplifting humanity. This could literally just mean your family if you want it to mean your family. It doesn't have to be a world thing where you came here to uplift all of humanity. It could just be you came here to remember who you are and to step into it, and the process of finding your happiness again, finding your true self. You'll lead the way for others. Like, the most important is going to be your family, of course, because it all starts with the family, the roots. You are who you are today because of how you've been influenced. So it's the same for your family. They'll be the way that they're going to be because of how they're being influenced. So if they're getting that different influence from you, they're learning, they're growing, whether you see it or not. Like earlier we had where is it? Oh, Council of Light, helpers in the subtle realms. Like, yeah, you may not see it, but energetically it's happening. Like, we're letting you know that whenever you're stepping into your purpose, there's no such thing as, oh well, it's still not gonna happen. Like, no, if you're putting your heart into it and good intentions, if you're doing this for yourself and for others, you really have the power to change things, to uplift, and to rewrite the future, how it's really capable of looking, because it can be beautiful. Life is what we make it. Alright, you guys, so before I end this reading, I'm just gonna pull some cards from the classic plain deck here, and I'm gonna pull some numbers to get the angel meaning. So let's see, we have 8. I'm not gonna use these, obviously. 2, Jack, Queen, 8 again, and 5. So 82, 85. If that means anything to you guys, you can, take it as it resonates. I'm actually just going to search up the angel number 23 because that is what these numbers add up to. So let's see. Alright, so you guys can see for yourself here, angel number 23, when it comes to love, is very much focused on your work and career, so love falls a bit behind. This angel number forces you to pursue your dream of becoming something you always wanted to become. There are different kinds of love, and in this case, you are going to fall completely in love with your work. Wow, that's insane, because what I was really feeling when I was reading your cards here, pile 3, is like, you really do have a greater purpose here. Like, because you haven't gotten the recognition or acknowledgement, encouragement that you've been longing for your whole life, you really feel extra called to do what you came here to do. And so when you do this, you're just going to receive an abundance of love, appreciation, acknowledgement, encouragement, just everything that you lacked, everything that you didn't have before is going to come. All you have to do is be yourself and follow what you feel passionate about. Follow your dreams, follow your heart. Rewrite your future for how you really want it to be, pile 3, with this beautiful tiger's eyes. So, alright, you guys, pile 3, well, that's all I have for you guys today for this reading. I hope it was helpful. If it resonated, or if you have anything you'd just like to say, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. Or if you guys have any other suggestions for a reading you'd like me to do, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.